In the beginning, everything was a void, an all-encompassing abyss. Creatures were simple. Ink went unused on empty text boxes for vanilla creatures. But then, the keywords were forged. Born from the ichor of the gods and the core of stars, these keywords granted creatures incredible power. Haste was the first, but many keywords soon followed. And yet, this is not the end of our story. For, like many tales, man is full of avarice and greed. They sought to create a deck with many keywords, mixing and mashing them together, and thus, keyword soup was formed. Similar to how Prometheus brought flames, you have now been burned by your own keywords. Allow me to explain the proper way, nay, the true way to make keyword soup. You see, much like the Republicans in Indiana Jones' Raiders of the Lost Ark, you're digging in the wrong place. Keyword soup isn't about numerous creatures with keywords all mixing together in a blender and being homogenized into a soup. You see, the true way is to make soup into having keywords. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, you see, allow me to enlighten you. You, a common folk, make keywords into a soup by blending them together. I, on the other hand, take soup and give it keywords. But before we continue, you may have noticed that many keyword decks are often super expensive because creatures with more keywords are more money. And I don't want to break the bank here because, let's be honest, in this economy, this entire deck is like $75. You're welcome. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. This deck is paved with broth inventions because we're making a lot of food. Pippin, Warden of Isengard, is a 2/2 halfling guy. We can pay 1, tap, make a food. That's good. Samwise Gamgee sees a non-token creature enter the battlefield under our control. Bing, bada, boom, we make a food. And we can recur stuff from our graveyard because of food. Tireless Provisioner sees a land, make a food. Nice. Peregrine Took, he sees a food, we make another food. Very nice. Gilded Goose, make a food. Cool. Brandywine, Eager Truffle Snout, Eleanor Gardner, food but also ramp. Fierce Witch Stalker, Generous Ent, Provisions Merchant, all of them make us soup for the keyword soup. That's the first ingredient we need. Now, of course, we got Hello Soup. What is our next step? Obviously, a rejected Pixar movie, Living Soup. Exactly, that was my pitch. They shot it down. Brad Bird, you bastard, call me back. Anyway, Rise and Shine is 1 in a blue for a sorcery, putting shoes on our soup. Soup shoes. Soup shoes. Anyway, we can overload it, making all of our creatures artifacts other way around. Cyberdrive Awakener enters. Everybody's at 4/4 now, and they can all fly. They fly now? They fly now. We've also got Tough Cookie, 3 mana. Give them some shoes. Nice. Katsuma the Animator, 2 and 2 blue. Moonfolk Artificer, he's cool. I like this guy. He makes our food have legs for 3 mana. And beginning of our upkeep, we can put counters on our non-creature artifacts. That's good. We've also got Workshop Elders, which is a similar vibe. Artifact creatures have flying, and we can make something come to life on the beginning of combat on our turn. Not too bad. Displaced Dinosaurs is sick. Makes our food into dinosaur food because they're now 7/7s. That's crazy awesome and really cool. Also, Animating Fairy is a sick Pinocchio reference, and that's moving on. Now, of course, like the Oracle of Delphi, heed my warning. March of the Machines is dangerous if you do not have something that buffs up your artifact creatures. You play it with only food, they're all going to die because they're 0/0. We need them to be at least 1/1s from there on. Anyway, now, Animated Soup, what is next? Keywords, like we're Shaolin monks, like key, like the lifeblood, like the kind of chakra stuff, whatever. Gothmog, Morgul Lieutenant, 3 and a black. Creature tokens have Death Touch. Propagator Drone, 1 and a green, gives our creature tokens Evolve. Somberwald Beastmaster, 7 mana. Creatures, tokens, Death Touch, etc. Aven Windguide gives our creature tokens Flying and Vigilance. Elder Arthur Maxon gives our creature tokens Training. I don't know what that does, but you can read it. Teysa Karlov gives them Vigilance and Lifelink. That's very cool. But wait, there's more. We've also got Brutaclad Telcor Engineer giving our creature tokens Haste. We got Naali's Son's Vanguard giving those attacking tokens Double Strike. We also got Fabine, Boss's Confidant, giving them Haste just in case. We got Combine Chrysalis giving them Flying. Agent's Toolkit works sometimes. I like it. The shield counter's the best part. Also got Toby Beastie Befriender giving them Flying. And of course, we can't forget about Cauldron of Souls. It's a soup that gives them a keyword. It's so flavorful. That's a double entendre because it's soup. Anyway, our wallet is empty. How are we going to cast all these spells? That's so much mana. Luckily, Jaheira, Friend of the Forest, lets us tap those food 4 mana. Same thing, Knight of Sweet's Revenge lets us tap that food, 4 mana. So now, all that soup, it's mana soup now. It's pretty freaking awesome. So in summary, here's how it's going to go. Our commander is Joda, Soup Mage, because he gives us all 5 colors, and look at all that soup going on in the background. Pretty freaking sweet. Now, Pippin, other Pippin, and Generous Ent, they all make us food. That's good. A lot of food. We have so much food. Look at all that food. We don't know what to do with all that food. Well, what do we do with it? We turn it alive. Displace dinosaurs. Rise and shine. Workshop elders. You figure out some way to give that food some legs. And now we want to give it all of those cool keywords from all that stuff. Now they got Death Touch, Training, Lifelink, Vigilance, Double Strike, Flying, Evolve even. Doesn't matter. We overrun them with a bunch of food that they can't block, that has flying, that's crazy, that's awesome, that's scary, it's cool and scary and scary and cool. So that is, of course, the win condition. We win off scary, awesome foods. But yeah, that is the end of the video. So if you liked it, leave a like. If you subscribe, subscribe. If you want to come hang out with us, join the Discord linked in the description down below. And hey, challenge me to build whatever challenging deck you can think of. Leave that in the comments down below. Don't forget to, of course, upvote the one you want to see me build. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.